Hey, it's Super Demo Bros, the podcast about video game demos and the men who love them. That's us, the Super Demo Bros. And yeah, I know my camera paused at the very beginning. And yeah, I fucked that up one time, and you'll see the blooper later. What's up? It's Om Jesus, aka Jacob. I'm here with two of the other Super Demo Bros. Steven's in the chat. You know, hey, what's up, Steven? We see your message at the bottom. For the people who are here, of course, we have Foxy Steve to my stage right. What's up?
Yo, how's it going? I am here and I've got tea.
Fuck yeah. Let's lube those pipes up. Super D, bro.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have Mr. Corey, aka Big Slice Gaming. By the way, Big Slice Gaming, you like pizza?
I sure do.
Never asked you this question.
That's the best.
What's your ideal slice of pizza?
Just plain old cheese and pepperoni. You can't go wrong with it.
Nice. I like
It
that.
is. If it's the classic. Like every time I go to a new pizza place, that's what I order. Because if you can't get pepperoni and cheese right, then what are we doing?
Dude, that is my motto for most places. Yeah. You know, like if I want to try a burger, just give me like basic lettuce, tomato, onion, cheese. You know, let me really test it out. For me, I like pepperoni and mushroom. Pepperoni is good. I also dig those old school pepperonis. Those are fucking delicious.
Oh, with the curl up. Oh man, they store that flavor in
the pepperoni cups.
Yes.
Oh man, come on. Oh God, get pizza on Friday.
We got a lot of good pizza places in Vegas, but there's this place called Prince Street, which I think is from New York, and it's in the Durango Casino, which isn't too far from where I live. Doxing myself. That place is pretty awesome, and you can buy it by the slice. But I digress. I had to on the record ask Big Slice that question because I'm like, your whole identity is like a pizza slice. You know what I mean? Just want to finally address it.
That's my favorite food too, though. Oh man,
love pizza.
I can have that shit. I can have that stuff every day. I literally
get pizza like every week.
Yeah.
If it's a frozen pizza or if I order it, I've got pizza every week.
That's awesome.
What's your frozen pizza of choice?
I don't get sick of it.
Oh,
huh?
What's your frozen pizza of choice?
It's usually DiGiorno.
There you go. You got it. That's the one.
DiGiorno's good. Yeah. I like that they have the fucking the stuffed crust. I usually go with that option if I'm going DiGiorno. We also have this thing called Screamin' Sicilian though, and that's actually really good for frozen pizza. If you could try it.
I see that around here. There's a Detroit style DiGiorno, but there's also a company called I'm blanking on the name of it now. It's a Detroit reference, but it's a Detroit style pizza. I think it's called Midtown Pizza or something. It's a frozen pizza brand, and it's sick. Detroit style pizza.
Nice. That's like that kind of square, slightly bready pizza. That shit's good.
Yeah. It's got like the cheese crust, like the caramelized cheese around the crust.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a spot called Jets that does it.
Yep, we've got Jets around here. Well, not super close here, but Jets has really good Detroit style pizza.
I want to try pizza everywhere, you know, but I don't know. Maybe not Hawaii. You know, I don't know about
Motor City Pizza Company.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
I just saw them at the store the other day. Yeah,
nice.
It's really good. I've got one in my freezer right now.
Oh shit! I expect a review in the Discord at some point.
I am very easily influenced, so
I give it about an 8.5 out of 10.
That's good. That's great.
Nice. Wow, that's pretty good for frozen. It's tasty as fuck. Steven says in the chat. Hell yeah.
Co-signed it. All right.
Okay. Enough pizza talk. Let's just talk about this podcast here. This is our second episode, of course. Make sure to check us out on the internet. Just Google Super Demo Bros. The playlist of all of our demo videos should pop right up. It's like one of the first Google search results. I'm always making sure of that shit when we come up with names. So it should be really easy to find, of course, every podcast episode of this show, as well as all of the actual demo videos coming out of our combined YouTube channels. So check that out. Make sure you do that. Also, you're on the Neon Pocket Dimension YouTube channel, so check out our stuff here as well. Subscribe to the channel for more shit like this, podcasts, events, fun stuff. But then, of course, you know, don't forget to play demos yourself. They're really fun. We're gonna have, do you guys when you do your demo videos, do you link the demo or like the Steam page in your description?
I used to, but then YouTube was like, "You're not a big enough YouTuber to be able to have links in your description." I was like, and they took it away from
What?
me.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
I was
even
like,
make sense.
"Okay, that's a little crazy."
We're gonna have to
When
get
did
your
they
views
start
up or
doing that?
something. That's weird.
Oh no, yeah, I can't get any. It won't let me do hyperlinks in
Wow.
my YouTube description anymore. So I'm like, "Okay, that's a little wild."
Okay, well, we're gonna figure that out. But at least all the other demo videos out there that you may see, you can also find the links to the games themselves. So definitely check out the videos. Try demos out for yourself, especially if you're on PC. I think there's some on console as well, so demos are fun. But regardless, that's the little banter and housekeeping up top. Something just happened last week. It was called Steam Next Fest. What a crazy time that is for us. Steve, how many demos did you play?
For Steam Next Fest,
Yeah, you think?
boy, I played. Oh my goodness, what a good looking question that is. I want to say about 5 or 6, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
It's a bit of a blur.
Yeah, I know you fell ill, so it kind of like took the steam out of your sails there.
Yeah,
When?
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like I want to say probably about 4 or 5, something like that, something around that range.
Nice.
Between that and the non-Next Fest stuff, it's like okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely more than that. How many of you guys think I played? It just full ballpark. That's you too, Corey.
You played?
How many do you think I played without checking the spreadsheet?
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at the spreadsheet.
Yeah, just take a wild guess.
Well, judging from how much you were online, I must say like 15.
15 demos total for Steam Next Fest?
I mean,
Okay.
That's probably that's what I would say. That's what I would
All
say.
right.
We'll keep it there.
All right, 15. What about you, Corey?
The Next Fest lasted what, about a week?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 60.
Still too low. It was 86 demos.
Oh my god.
I played
I was thinking
86
80.
fucking demos
I almost
somehow.
I almost said 80.
That's
I was
crazy.
so close. I should
Yeah.
have went with my gut on that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll give you points for that. Steve, a little bit low.
Little
low,
bit,
15.
I didn't put I didn't put enough respect on your name, and I apologize.
It's all good, man.
I was kind of
It's all good.
cheating.
Yeah, hey, maybe.
Because you said you were doing like 10 demos. a
Yeah,
night.
we had the
So I
conversation.
just kind of
earlier.
calculated in my head.
Oh,
Okay, how many
fuck.
days were you doing next?
God
Fest?
damn. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a hats off to you, sir.
I
wow.
did 5 each
was
just
insane.
the past 2 days, and that's exhausting.
Yeah. Trust me. So I posted all the videos, and I mean I only did it Monday through Friday, which is a lot. That's a lot. Like working and then coming home, doing 4 to 5 hour streams every night. It was insane. But every time Next Fest happens, I try to do that, just because it's fun. You know, I'm just trying to like see where I can go. Saturday was basically my day off, and then Sunday I then played like 20 something without streaming, without commentary, just playing it and recording footage, right? And then trying to do 10, 15 minutes each, just to get it in there, you know? So that's how I got those crazy numbers, but really fun. We are going to put together a produced video with footage and us just saying like, here's however many games for Next Fest that we want you to know about type of video. So we will be producing that. So we're not going to like sit here and talk about Next Fest, even though that happened. We missed our episode for February. So we're talking about games before Next Fest, but I wanted to give us just a sec, just to throw out the names of some of the best games that we tried during Next Fest without any other context. So Steve, we'll go back and forth. Are you ready?
Yeah, I can toss one out there.
All right, go.
The Eternal Life of Goldman.
Alabaster Dawn. Go. Back and forth.
Oh, between me and you.
Yep.
Oh,
Ping pong.
okay. Shit. Okay.
I know Corey didn't have a chance to do it because he was
right,
swamped
that's
at work.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll throw out another
what was
one.
it?
Luna
Okay, okay.
Abyss. Luna Abyss, guys.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Wild Blue Skies.
Fuck yeah, that's also on my list. Loved it. Yeah. Helix, Descent, and Ascent. Very cool.
The fuck is that?
Very cool.
1348 Ex Voto.
Ooh, I don't even know about that one. Echoes of Mistralia.
Okay. I don't know if this. I think this counts. I think it was around the same time. Zero Parades for Dead Spies.
That was Next Fest. Yeah, I remember you playing that during Next Fest. Cicada Mata.
All right. I darted Esoteric Ebb.
Okay. And that one just came out, right?
Yeah, that just came out. That just dropped.
There you go. And these are the ones that we like the most, so just keep that in mind. You could buy that game. Dench Attack. Let's do 3 more.
Oh shit. Okay.
Or 2 more. 2 more. Sorry.
I don't know if I've got. Do I have any more in the?
All right, just do 1 more unless you have no more. Then I'll just throw out 2 more.
Okay. How about? Oh crap. I think it's back to you. Yeah, I can't think. I think that's all I hit. Hold on.
Oh, no worries.
I might be a liar though.
There's a lot that people talked about, so I'm trying to throw it to the ones people aren't talking about. Damon and Baby, very good, very fucking good.
I have it downloaded, but I hadn't had a chance to play it yet. I had a lot of demos downloaded that I didn't get to.
Dude, so good.
I had that demo on my list and it just disappeared. Was that a Next Fest only one?
Yes. A lot of times they're Next Fest only games. Driving Rogue, which seems like it won't be great, but it was really obsessed with. And then Town of Zaz, also cool. And then, hey, do we even have to say Vampire Crawlers? Because I think we all knew that game was going to be good. Anyway, Steam Next Fest, we're going to have a video on those games and probably way more than that because there were so many awesome games that we played. Or at least, out of the 86, I liked a lot of them. Let me put it this way. 42 of them are probably worth saying, hey, this game's awesome. So let's just keep that in mind. I might have to pare that down a little. But again, this is the episode about before Next Fest, hence the title. It's, hey, after Next Fest, but before Next Fest. And then Ivy, the wild card in the chat says Vampire Crawlers was hot. Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, Vampire Crawlers is one that's on my radar to try out.
I cannot wait for that game to come out, but the same would go with any of the games that I mentioned. But yeah, so let's talk about the other games, and then which we've written down. Okay, so we're focused.
Yep, in there. I've got those. I got those in front of me. Yeah, you're gonna catch me on the spot again, Chief.
Yeah. All right, cool. So the way that I figured, just to keep it fair, since this is a collaboration, all of us, I'm just like hosting the podcast, but just to keep it fair, every week who we start with will rotate, you know what I'm saying? So last time we started with Corey, this time we're going to start with Foxy Steve. So Mr. Foxy Steve, what are the 4 games that you want to talk about today on our second ever episode of Super Demo Bros?
Incredible. No pressure. So the 4 games I'm going to talk about today are Replaced, Echo Generation 2, Scramble Knights Royale, and Dice Gambit.
All right, let's hear about them.
So Replaced, I think everybody has heard of this game pretty much who has been paying attention to the gaming sphere, right? 2D, side-scrolling, cyberpunk aesthetic. The game is gorgeous. I played the demo. Demo's about 30 minutes long. You are kind of on the run. You are this like sentient, I guess, robotic being, and I can't wait for this game to come out. Like the music, the atmosphere. The only thing I was really concerned about with it, from everything we've seen, was how the game felt, how it controls, and I think as long as they can keep the gameplay fresh, I think we have a winner.
Nice.
Because they're nailing everything else. They are nailing the visuals. They're nailing the tone. They're nailing the music. There are these puzzle platformer elements to it that I think are really clever as well. There's some stealth elements as well to it, especially from what I've seen in the demo. Awkward thing is that the combat and the exploration controls are separate. So whenever you get into a combat situation, that's when you can like use your gun and attack. Otherwise, you can't. The game won't even let you, which can be an awkward feeling when you are, traversing the world. But when you do get into combat, it is snappy, responsive. It's got pretty much plays like a 2D version of like Batman or Spider-Man, where you're countering and things like that. You're dodging, and the animations when you do like a counter and you use your gun. Oh my god, it is spectacular. This could be a contender at the end of the year, I think.
Nice.
And not just for indie game. I think it could be a contender if they can keep it up. I do wish I had like either voice acting or like slow down the text that auto scrolls, because I'm like, I didn't get a chance to read that quickly.
Kind of crazy.
But but like other than that, like my only concern really is if they can keep the combat fresh. If it's more than just attack, counter, if they can do more with that throughout the game so it doesn't get dull. And we also don't know how long the game is as well. If it doesn't overstay its welcome, that's fine. As long as if they're keeping the story engaging, because we're obviously they're dropping us into this thing. It seems like in the demo, just in the middle of it, I think, or something. Like if they can keep all that fresh and engaging throughout that, then it's just. I think this is going to be a phenomenal game from what I played. Yeah, this is kind of the stealth portions of it here.
Nice. Yeah, I was scrambling to get the window to open, so otherwise I would have had this open way earlier. I mean, you guys saw what I was doing, but the stream didn't. Yeah. Just so you know.
But yeah, there's puzzle platforming elements. Nice. I look tired of selling that video. There's puzzle. I think I played it like as soon as I got off work or something. Like it was like immediately turned it on and started playing it.
Well, yeah,
like the way the camera, I love the way the camera like shifts as you're like fighting. And I just love their use of and their use of like 2D sprites, but with these 3D environments. Really cool. It almost looks like a diorama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bitch.
I love that camera shake right there.
Yeah, like
really
I thought. Whatever.
Weight to every hit.
It does, and it feels like it does too.
Yeah.
When I was, and it does fun things with the foreground and the background. And I just love like even your little like this is where you keep your lore at and stuff like that. Your menu, and it's got this cool like Walkman aesthetic to it. And like the way they use the foreground and the background of the environment for traversal is really clever. I feel.
Nice.
It really leans into that puzzle platformer side of it.
Yeah, I just love I love platformers and puzzle games. So the fact that this game has those elements with combat and the look of it, I definitely need to play this.
The way it zooms into your, what is that, like a radio?
Yeah, it's like a little Walkman PDA from back in the day.
That zoom in just blew my mind. If you're watching the video version of that, I kind of reacted to seeing that for the first time. It kind of blew my mind. Yeah, that's so cool. This is on my playlist too, so I'm probably going to end up playing the demo on my channel too, either tomorrow or sometime next week.
That zoom in is dope.
Zoom is pretty awesome. Yeah,
it almost it tricks my mind. I was like, I'm not sure if I'm looking at a 2D image or a 3D image. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sure if it's a polygonal or sprite or both in these moments. But however, the animations are so smooth. It's like however they're doing it, I'm here for it.
Get out tired. Look at those tired man. He's so tired.
Oh god, I was fighting for my life.
I wouldn't have noticed it when you said it, and I was like, "No, hold up."
Oh my god, look at those droopy eyes.
This man's falling asleep in the chair.
Oh my god, I just knew I had to get on it, so I was I need to. Dead Steve.
I mean, this is like right before you got sick, pretty much. So.
Yeah. Oh man. But worth it. Absolutely worth it. I got jumped into those jabronis. Bam.
Yeah, you're fucking them all up, dude. It's
Like
so-
your
Yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah, it
yeah,
looks
and your
so
gun
good.
your gun's a single shot, and you charge it up with attacks.
Nice.
And so then when you charge it up, you can pull the trigger and get that one shot kill off.
Dude, you know what that kind of reminds me
this
of?
is
In Warhammer Space Marine 2, if you do like enough counters, or I think if you would hit him with the melee enough or something, it'll bring up this reticle.
Oh yeah,
you know, and then you just tap your
And
gun
your-
button, and he
and
just
your,
like
and your gun comes out.
auto
That
shoot
game
him in
makes
the
you feel
head.
so cool, man.
So
That
sick.
game
But it
makes you
does
feel
kind of
so
remind
cool.
me of that, which is awesome. You know,
Yeah,
it's like power fantasy type of shit right there.
it
cool.
absolutely is.
Sweet.
yeah.
Any other thoughts on this one?
No, I'm just I'm sad it got delayed a little bit, but let them cook. Let
Yeah.
them cook.
Yeah.
Take as much time as you need on it. It is on my fantasy critic, so I'm a little biased in that way too.
Yeah. By the way, I was going to try the game, but I was like, you know what? I'm so confident. I don't even need to try this. But Scott Pilgrim EX came out, and that got a pretty good score. Pretty
I'm
good
so
score.
mad because that's a demo I downloaded to play too and didn't get a chance to over the weekend.
I'm like, I just need to buy that. I'm like, I can't play
I played
this
it
demo.
yesterday. It's really fun.
Fuck yeah, dude. Love to hear it. Awesome, man. So what's your second game?
So the second game is Echo Generation 2.
Okay.
It is a card-based. It is a deck building turn-based RPG. With it's 3D, but it's pixelized 3D. Very reminiscent. It gives you a lot of vibes of like Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
At least in the demo that I played, it felt like you felt like you were 11 in this demo.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have these you're like breaking out of this place. You've got these psychic abilities, and you're just trying to find the rest of your friends who are in here as well. The people that you've been in the facility with, I guess.
Mhm.
And so as you go along, you get cards, and those cards are your abilities. And as you defeat enemies and traverse the world and explore, you gain more cards to build your deck out, and then that gets pulled randomly when it comes time to fight, and you work with what you've got pretty much. So it gives you a lot of that addictive kind of deck building stuff where one card can affect another card. If you gain shield, then you can do something to gain more shield. Like the cards work off each other pretty well. And then on top of that, you're getting turn-based RPG combat. And the game, I think the game is gorgeous as well. It's like it takes the idea, and it's very gory.
Yeah,
Those dudes
I can see
that.
Holy shit!
It exploded, man. Very gory. I love an RPG that gives you flashy moves.
I just saw him explode.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like I love an RPG that gives you flashy moves, like let me feel cool. Let me see it. Let me, have it look cool. And it does. And, they reward you for exploring the environment, because you find more cards and items that way.
Mhm.
And again, I just want to, I just want to talk about the visuals for a moment here as well,
Yeah.
because it kind of gives me those same vibes as Replaced, just in a different technique, right? Where
Mhm.
this is all 3D, but the characters still have a pixelized look to them. And just what they're doing with the lighting and the audio design, I think is just really well done. I also enjoy the writing quite a bit.
Mhm.
I think it's pretty clever writing. There's a sense of humor to it, in addition to dramatic moments. So I think they're doing a pretty good balance there. The demo ended with this boss fight, and I was getting bad pulls on this boss fight. The thing was, it has 2 phases to it. And once you get past the first phase, it's like cool. You get to that second phase, and like maybe I should go back. I was in that demo, I think, for an hour and a half, 2 hours. No,
Yeah,
hour
it's
and a half.
Yeah.
I could have played that thing all day. Like
Nice.
I didn't beat the boss at the end of the day. I said, you know what? I'll just wait for this. This is the day one buy for me. This is a complete day one buy. I'm like, you know what? I'll just wait and put all my time into the final game instead of putting all my time into the demo.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was fantastic. I just love the aesthetic. I love the way the cards animate. There's an active parry system as well, much like Expedition 33, just in the way of like you can defend as an attack comes your way once the icon pops up on the screen. So you're having to pay attention, even when it's the enemy's turn, to deflect some of that damage away. It's not as like insane as E33 is, like act like that, but it's very much similar to like a Sea of Stars type of system where you're pairing, you're doing it like that basically. You just got to hit it at the right time, or like Lost Odyssey in a weird way. With the timing of it. But this game is sick. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, this looks really good.
I'm very excited for this.
Any thoughts on it, Corey?
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot. Like we're in a period of time where card battlers are like a very oversaturated area of games, but like it's really cool to see something like this because this feels like it stands out a little bit.
Yeah.
Among that, and I don't really play a lot of card battlers like that, but I'm kind of getting interested in this.
And it's
really cool.
And neither do I. Like I was not really into that kind of game before, but every so often, like just a few certain games have been coming out that have been just, I guess, hitting the spot for me. Like Into the Grid is one of them, where it's like a roguelike deck builder. This is really interesting. I had downloaded Slay the Spire, but I haven't started it yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have Slay the Spire on
that's
my
a classic one.
On Switch, and a lot of these games do kind of have that Slay the Spire feel, where it's like, oh, when you use the barrier in this, you get a shield, and then it'll block against one attack, whatever. That's all Slay the Spire. And every one of these card battlers is basically trying to be Slay the Spire. But Echo Generation 1, like I heard that was a really good game. And so it seems to be building upon that foundation of like a cool, like Stranger Things style RPG turn-based thing. But like giving it almost like a roguelike kind of vibe, right? With the deck builder. So I think we're over here. So many indie games are just mashing up genres. All of them are this plus this plus this plus this. That's just what it is now.
I think you kind of have to do that in order to stand out. And like I do, I can understand when like the industry kind of gets saturated with a style or a trope. But I always appreciate when someone does take that and able to make it something unique.
Right, exactly.
And I think that's what they're doing here. Is taking that trope of the deck building and putting it into a different gameplay style that is engaging, but on top of that, rolling in personality, story, graphic design. I think all plays a part too.
Yeah, awesome, man,
for sure.
You got two more games. Let's talk about those.
I got two more. So number 3 is Scramble Knights Royale.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh man, this game is a lot of fun. They have a play test for it that I was invited to, and me and my buddy Chris, we oh man, we played that thing for hours. I'm pretty sure. Like it is a Legend of Zelda style battle royale game.
What?
Yeah. So. It plays like an old school Zelda game, like a Link to the Past or something like that, or Link's Awakening. But you are on this massive map, and there are other players, and it's a battle royale where a circle closes, and you have to be the last one standing. But within that, there are quests you can take on from NPCs. And you do those quests to get items or buffs or whatever you need. There's merchants you can visit. So it's got all the things of a Zelda. There's dungeons with puzzles. It's got all the trappings of a Zelda game, but within the concept of the battle royale. And it's just a load of fun. Like you create your own character, very like me coded in the way you can make them. And it's just I did not expect I was going to enjoy this game as much as I did. This quickly is shooting up one of my more anticipated like multiplayer games.
Mhm.
And it is very charming. Like the art style is I love the art style. They are not shying away from what they're trying to be here.
Yeah.
Nobody tell Nintendo. Nobody tell Nintendo about them rubies. Okay, those are not rupees. They're rubies. It's different. Uh, you know. But yeah, like if you scrub a little, this like the tutorial, but if you scrub a little further in the video, you'll see like the proper like Royale gameplay. But yeah, there's enemies you fight and kill. Yeah, there's like another player right there swimming around. There's, like I said, dungeons with puzzles.
Mhm.
And players can enter those dungeons and give you a hard time while you're trying to solve a puzzle.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
or if you go into a merchant shop and they see you, they can follow you in there, and the merchant's like, "Oh shit, what the fuck's going on?" But yeah, it's just a scramble of doing quests or getting items, however you need to, be the last person standing.
Yeah, that's dope. How close do you guys get to getting the W?
Chris got the W, I think, once or twice.
Oh shit, no way.
I didn't win once.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's a testament to it that I didn't win, but I still had a blast playing it. I got into one glitch, I think in this area actually, when I got stuck like in a wall, and I didn't know that there was like a button you could press to like get unstuck. So I was just there the whole rest of the game.
Oh no.
But other than that,
someone there.
There I'm fighting someone here. I got some kills though. I got some kills.
Nice,
I don't know if this is one of them kills, but I got some kills. I was like, let me get some poetry. Leave me alone.
Oh shit, you're getting rocked.
Yeah. And the map is massive. Like the map is gigantic. And so if you'll find yourself if you're not in the right area, and you'll find yourself like spending half the match trying to get to where you need to. To not get eaten by the circle.
Oh,
yeah, they got me.
GG.
That was tough. But yeah, it's just I know the battle royale scene can get kind of tired. And I just feel this is a very unique take on that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I must buy this. I fucking love 2D Zelda games. Also, back in the day, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Grawl. That rings a bell on PC. But it was straight up like they took Link to the Past assets and made like an online like game, where you can just like make the level yourself, and so the world would just patch together levels people made, but it's just like Link to the Past, multiplayer.
Oh shit.
That shit was really fun. It kind of reminds me of that, but it's a battle royale, so I'm like, oh man, that's really fun. So I think I'm definitely gonna have to buy this one. Yep. Those are my thoughts. Cool. Yeah. Final game.
The final game on here is a game that actually I think it was Wildcard that turned me on to this one. Dice Gambit. This game has so much style to it. I absolutely love the vibes of this. This is another roguelike. This is a roguelike. It's a dice roguelike game. So all your abilities are tied to dice rolls. And so what you pretty much and it plays like a tactical game. So it's like it's like a tactics style dice battler.
Oh, sweet.
So you're moving around. Yeah, you're moving around a grid when you're fighting. You can create your own character. And when you hop into this thing, and the more it played out, the more it kind of expanded for me. First of all, I love the character creator. I love the art style. You spent
16 minutes of this
I spent a lot
in there.
I made the wrong. I meant to make a male character. I made a female character by accident, and so I had to redo it. But I really enjoyed the character creator quite a bit. I'm like, I could use this to make NPCs for D&D if I wanted to.
True.
Really enjoyed it. But then moving beyond that, you're into the gameplay here, and it's a tactics style dice battler. So you roll your dice, and whatever comes out, you have movement die, attack die, your special ability, your defense die, and then you have dice that can let you basically use more abilities than you should for a cost, and that cost can make the enemy stronger, but it does let you like use abilities you don't have dice to use. And so it's about pretty much managing your movement die, your attack die, your defense die, and your special abilities, and what you're willing to sacrifice. Or you can try to re-roll for better luck. And so the whole like luck-based like dice rolling part of it really tickles my brain in probably an unhealthy way. But then beyond that, it is a tactics game. So you're moving, you're getting your positioning down, figuring out the best way to do things. So it's not all luck. There's skill involved as well. This narrative seems interesting, where you are this like royal that's come back to like either oversee or overtake the family like business, basically the hierarchy. And so you're the head of the household now. And you have to make choices and decisions, and it's very interesting. The dialogue is pretty good. And there's a whole other aspect to it where when you're not out in the field, you're back home and you can go to this thing called the academy and train up and gain abilities. And you can also marry people to expand your family. And that's how you get more people. That's how you get more squad members, is by marrying people. And then you can gain their abilities, and you level them up. And you can also name them and dictate how they look. So I set it up where I made my D&D character and I made their girlfriend. That I was like, this is great. I get to role play as my characters.
Nice.
And I'm like, and also the music is. I just love the vibes of this game. Like the music is very good. It kind of has a kind of like a South American kind of vibe to the music, in a way, or almost like an Italian kind of, just kind of that kind of vibe to it. I think I love this so much. I think the composer of the game found my video and mentioned it in the YouTube.
Whoa. Nice.
You never know who's watching your stuff,
Yeah.
I mean, true.
But yeah, like this, I ended up buying it, I believe,
Nice.
actually, because I was so sold on it. So yeah, I can't wait to just sink more time into the actual game.
Hold on a second. Yeah.
Take a look. See.
Yeah, let me add
Give
this.
it a look.
You're the descendant.
Yeah,
Put that on my
give it a
wish
look.
list. Gotta put that on my wish list real fast.
Add that shit on there.
Gotta put that on. That sounds awesome.
Add that shit on there. Yeah, highly recommend giving that a shot. It's a fun, and it is a roguelike. So as you're going out on missions, you are choosing what path you want to go down. There's bosses and random events that occur and that kind of stuff. There's a lot going on.
You went back into the character creator again.
I did.
For another.
Oh yeah, that's my wife.
Oh, you made your waifu. Nice.
Yeah, that's my wife. That's one of my actual my actual D&D character has a girlfriend, and so I just made her in the game.
My wife.
Romanceable. And yeah, so then this is selecting their skills, and it almost has like that. I don't want to say persona to trigger you, but there's no school involved.
I hate school. Sorry.
No school. Only the social aspect is what I'm talking about.
All right.
All
right.
No longer maybe we'll say Refantagio instead. There's a social aspect to how you talk to people in the game, and then as you do that, those stats raise, and eventually those will give you abilities and buffs as well. So
nice.
Yes, pretty neat stuff.
Pretty neat stuff. Awesome, man. Well, you saw me wishlist it.
Hell yeah.
That looks really cool.
I have Refantazio. I will play it. Okay, but backlog. Okay, we got to get through Resident Evil this year. All of them.
I'm trying to. I got to beat Resident Evil 9 this month. So.
And then we got Crimson Desert coming. And I just bought Marathon. We're gonna play that tomorrow night.
Man, I have that BBB coming out this month. You understand me? I have 1,000 hours in 2K25.
Oh
I
got
2K26 coming out. I'm in danger. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life.
Well, lots of games, not enough time, and in the essence of time, it's time for my 3 games. I picked 3, of course, because I played way more during Next Fest than I did before, and these won't take forever, you know. But here we go. First, I'm gonna talk about this game called Acrolytes. This game is pretty great. I saw, you know, hey, we've been talking about my spreadsheet, you know, so this was just one of the ones that looked pretty cool, kind of high on my hype list, my hype ranking. And I like Super Metroid, and so I was like, all right, man, this kind of looks like Super Metroid. So I started playing it, and I was like, holy shit, I want this immediately. First off, graphically, very Super Metroid like. Second off, very alien. You're not like, I mean, you're a humanoid, but you're like more like a bug. The world itself looks really alien and interesting and cool. But the gameplay itself is really fun. As you can see, here's, I guess, him just standing there. But here's actual, you know, lit up gameplay, because that was like the intro part. But as you can see, you know, like Metroid, you have enemies that'll like cling to the walls you gotta shoot at and stuff. There's areas you can't access yet because, like Metroid, you need to get abilities to be able to traverse, you know, hence the whole Metroidvania thing. It took me a while to learn how to aim, but once I did, as you can see right here, I'm like, oh shit, I can aim. I had to hold the button down. That really opened up my gameplay because I was trying to like aim while moving with the left stick. It didn't really explain this part, but you know, it's a demo. But you know, everything from like the map to the vibe to the health to the weapons, everything feels like Super Metroid, but it's animated so well. It's like that. I mean, I say Super Metroid, but like graphically, it's closer to a Symphony of the Night. It's that kind of like PS1 pixel art with 3D elements type of look. I did play it in a 1080p window, because sometimes it's easier to do that than to try to full screen an indie game on a 1440p monitor. But even in a small 1080p window, it looked really, really awesome. But I ended up playing this demo to the point where I was like, man, I have like, I'm supposed to get to like 6 other demos. I can't play this any longer, but I want to play it forever. So I definitely had to shout this game out. If you like the vibes of 2D Metroid games, put this on your list. It's very cool. It has all of the vibes. You know, we got the weird jumping dudes. We got the weird monsters that cling to the platform and then go upside down. You know what I mean? You got the flying ones that come at you. You know, I already, like, within the first 10 minutes or whatever, probably 15 minutes, I think I unlocked a new weapon that had like ammo that you had to refill and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh man, you know, just hungering for more. So
yeah, the vibes look really cool to this. I love what they're doing with the lighting and everything. This looks really cool. I remember when Super Metroid came out, and that was the first time that I realized the game could be scary.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dead Space did that for me. Because I never jumped on the Resident Evil train until much later.
Yeah.
Dead Space was like the first game I really played that was like designed to be a horror game.
Yeah. It's very fucking... Dead Space is a very fucking scary, and that remake to me is like a 9 out of 10 video game, by the way. Very, very great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, I played the crap out of it.
Yeah, yeah. This game, not sure how scary, but you know, some of the enemies do get me sweating. But
I love the creepy aesthetic too. It's got that dark,
Yeah.
you know, look to it. I enjoy it. I like this. This looks cool.
It's very alien, and then as you can see, like this classic map structure, it's all intact. You know, it's all that shit I'm looking for in a game like this. So, oh yeah, here's me facing off with several different types of enemies. Anyway, a lot of fun. Love it. I think it's great. Steven says play Blasphemous if you haven't. Dude, I know. All right. I have it on Switch. I'll get to it. We'll get there. I swear. Next up, I wanted to talk about this game that you probably wouldn't think from a trailer is that great, but it really brings me back to a time of my childhood. It's this game called Haunted Lands. Now, I don't know how old y'all are. I mean, I kind of do. I know I do know how old. Yeah, I think Steve and I are like almost the same age, and Corey's not a teenager. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
That'd be a crazy. I'm like, wow,
Right?
puberty was crazy.
Yeah, look at that beard.
Holy shit!
But yeah, don't know about you guys, but I do remember games like this that had this look. It's like there was something about the word like colors, like super colors, VGA, SVGA, like old DOS games, which was like games you couldn't play in Windows itself. You had to go into you had to boot the system into DOS, which was just like letters on the screen you'd have to type into to do anything. Which included great games like TIE Fighter and stuff that were like 3D but very pixelated. There were games like this too that didn't even have like all the colors. Like you only had they only had like 30 colors to work with, you know? So this is emulating that old school DOS vibe, like that old Apogee game, fucking oh my god, it's like something Commando, oh my god, I had it. It's like
Wing Commander.
No, not Wing Commander. Although Wing Commander is the same era. It's like a platformer with a gun, and he's like a Marine. Anyway, point is.
Not Bionic Commando.
No, that's Nintendo.
That's Capcom.
Is it just called Commandos?
No, it's not called Commandos. Anyway, I forget his name. No, Commander Keen. That's the fucking game. There, I just remembered. This reminds me of Commander Keen, which when I was a kid, I had a demo disc was like a lot of old ass games in the 90s that I played over and over again. Commander Keen was one of them. So as soon as I saw this game, I was like, well, this looks interesting. And I watched a trailer and I was like, okay, no, wait, this trailer is actually dope. So I gave it a shot and actually ended up liking it. So it does have that, again, 2D aesthetic, kind of like Metroidvania. Not really, but again, and I like these 2D side-scrolling games where you fight stuff and shoot stuff.
Yeah.
But this game in particular, there's something about it that I really like. Like, I just had a lot of fun playing it. Looks like Ghosts and Goblins or something, but it's not that difficult. Or like Castlevania. But it just plays really well. The controls are tight, and it's difficult in a way that's fun. And actually right here, even at the very beginning, like it has you wanting to like go through a hole in the wall to go to this house or whatever, this haunted house. But like even in a demo right off the bat, I was like, well, let me look around. And I ended up looking around and finding so much shit. I found like this sewer. I found this whole other area that had like another sewer area, like a whole other power up I could get. And this is all optional stuff in the first level of a game. They didn't need to include
rewarding
all this
exploration.
shit. You know? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So really, really like that. Also, it's got like kind of it's just got that old look that just, I don't know if there's a nostalgia
it looks like it was literally made for DOS.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah,
right? That's
I didn't. Yeah,
like, look at the
it's
particle
really
effects. It's like they look like they're in Paint, you know, MS Paint, but like also it's animated well at the same time. So
yeah, there's a combination of there's a mixture of retro and more modern techniques, you know, combined.
Yeah,
because you weren't getting animations that
yeah.
At least I don't think so. I didn't have a PC to play games on until like 1997.
No, we were getting like 20 FPS, if that, you know, like, you know, even with games like this back then. And then you had to figure out which sound card you had. You're like, do I have a Sound Blaster Y8 or do I have a Sound Blaster 6000? You know, I don't fucking know.
Sound Blaster with the box and it's got some cool looking robot on the front of it.
So yeah, really, really cool. Like I said, like Castlevania vibes, a lot of fun. Within my first run, I unlocked a different character and then died, and then I got to pick up on the same level with that character, as you can see here, the hunter or something like that.
The shoddy. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I went from like a mage character to like this character with the fucking shotgun and like a rifle, which is a lot of fun. So can't recommend it enough if you just like side-scrolling games like this. You know, I can't imagine it'll come out as a super expensive game, but I was actually really impressed with
How did I roll? Oh,
Yeah. This like so yeah. Every character kind of has their own like abilities
And
and
also,
stuff. You know?
I'd be remiss if
Yeah.
I didn't mention the character design of this particular person.
Looking pretty awesome. Got the
Got them,
cleavage.
got the, I was like, got the titties on
Got
it.
them big old titties and the cool cowboy
Whoa.
hat.
Them
then,
things are out there banging. I'm like, whoa, on DOS graphics. That's impressive.
Yeah, they figured it out, man. But yeah, no, I just really enjoyed my time with it. So again, and then remember, hey, like I said, I played 80 something games during Next Fest. Is this still high on my list after playing all those games? Fuck yeah, it is. I think this is an 8 out of 10 type of demo right here. Like, definitely awesome. Had a lot of fun with it, and definitely will buy that. I probably will buy this game, honestly, because there's a lot of times where I'm just like looking for something to play. I just want to play something real quick, throw on something like this. It's just a lot of
hop
fun.
in, hop out. Yeah.
Yeah, good shit. And then could be fun to stream it too, because people are like, what the fuck are you playing here? What is this, Jacob? So
Why did we go back into the past in the 90s?
Why not, buddy? Why not? Watch me
Check
play
calendar.
Warcraft 1
What
again
year
and
is
yell
this?
at my computer because of how difficult Warcraft 1 is. And then of course, the third game that I picked, probably the third best game before I got to my Next Fest games. This game right here, it's called Flipping is Hard. I've come up with a genre name for it, okay? All right, first off, friend slop, that whole term, that's kind of mean.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. We all say it. Whatever. It is what it is. But there's got to be different names for stuff, So, like, what would you guys call a game like Getting Over It? What kind of genre would you call that?
Rage slop.
Rage slop.
I
That's not a
played
bad-
that game on stream, and I'm never playing that fucking thing again.
I call them like endless climbers or a Foddy like.
Yeah. Okay. See,
Bennett Foddy like.
so we're all kind of gelling a little bit. I've settled on something that I call these in particular. I'm just gonna call them hard climbers. Hard climber.
Hard climber.
It's a hard climber because the game is about climbing and it's hard. It's hard to fucking do. It's hard to control.
Oh.
Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's not. Hard climber. It's just an easier way to put it. They're not
So it's
always multiplayer.
So it's like Peak or
Peak, I would say, is a hard climber.
Yeah.
They're all hard climbers. That's because, like, if you think about it, yeah, you could already put games in that category, and they're not exactly all like Foddy likes. Which again, Foddy like to me makes sense, but I also kind of despise the whole something like, because then we're all like shoehorning ourselves into like one game is every game thing. But again, no shade to you, of course, because that also makes sense to me. No big deal. But I just want to put that out there that I'm calling these fucking type of games hard climbers from now until forever. Anyway.
So you're a Nokia?
Yeah, I'm a Nokia. This game is called...
What is going on with this?
This game is called Flipping is Hard. First off. Second off, this is a multiplayer demo. You can play it alone, of course, but you can play it with a friend. I was joined by PandaFin, one
Lick
of
my
the good
balls.
homies.
Wow.
I was joined by the homie PandaFin to jump in with me, and there were no true multiplayer aspects other than you could do in-game voice chat, and it makes the little mouth and face on the phone like move when you talk, and it's like the further away you get, the quieter it is. So I was like, let's talk in game because it'll be funnier. But it's more of just like a race, we're just like, oh, you got up there. How do you get up there? Whatever. You can't like run into each other or anything. It's just like playing the game at the same time with a friend, but hey, even that is fun. But the whole idea is that you're a phone and you were dropped and you're just trying to get to the birthday cake of your owner.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, simple. I love it.
Yeah, Steve, I know we've
Makes
been
sense.
talking about how you love video game stories. How does that rank for a video game story?
That sounds like a very deep prose we kind of have in this game. I'm seeing it as accurate though. I mean, if you ever had that kind of phone, it can handle this kind of abuse.
That is true. But yeah, it just really ended up being really fun. And like, once you can wrap your head around the physics and what's going on, like basically all you could really do is just move and your movements can move you in ways where you can sort of angle yourself. But then you have one like actual jump. It's like your phone vibrates, and so it'll bounce you. And so you could use that to reorient yourself in the air. So that's kind of how you switch from vertical to horizontal, and then you could also use it to jump. It looks like I'm talking as the mouth, like
I'm
now.
mad at how good it looks. I'm mad at how good
it also looks
It
good. Like
actually looks
graphically,
good, yeah.
it looks good. That's why I was like, why am I so impressed by this dumb game? Because it's actually good. Like this game is actually dope. I could see myself.
It looks so goofy.
It's really goofy and funny. And then it gets really fun or really difficult. There is a mini game. There's like you can buy games or you can find games for like your Nokia.
Oh.
Like there's a snake one
shit.
earlier. I found a
Watch
Frogger
this.
one.
Watch
here.
this. You got games on your phone.
Yeah, exactly. At one point I did something happened to my internet, so I lost connection. But as you can see, this is when it starts to really get hard. We got super high up in the air, and so like this is like suspended in the air.
That.
But
look at the print on that phone. Your next ex-girlfriend has that phone.
Yeah, as you go, if you can get to them, there are like paint jobs that you can change your shell to look like and all that. But yeah, the way I ended this demo, because again, like Panafin disconnected, was I tried to do something, and I just want to at least leave you with this image here. I was like, okay, I'm gonna flip myself back up here, and it's all good. And then it didn't work out. It didn't work. It didn't work out.
Oh no!
It didn't work out.
Oh my god! Oh,
and then I was like, I'm done. Video over.
Lost the shell and then
Video-
so
that's
far.
Video
incredible! Like,
Yeah.
oh man, I love the shell coming off. What detail! That took me back. Oh man,
Yeah,
the shell comes off, but the guts of the phone are just fine.
just fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
They'll last forever.
To be fair, yes, the shell will just respawn on your body, so it's all good. But yeah, really fun, good time. I didn't expect to have that much fun with it. I was looking through a list and I was like, fuck it, let's just do this one. And we ended up playing it for like, over an hour, and it really enjoying ourselves. So I can't recommend that one enough either. So some out of the box weirder kind of games for me here, but that's just how I roll. Next up, and our final Super Demo Bro of the day, of course, is Big Slice Gaming, aka Corey. What do you got for us?
Sure. So the first one that I have is called I'm blanking on the full name of it. I just wrote down Dead Pets. It's called Dead Pets, punk rock slice of life sim.
Okay.
I think.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just to give a little bit of context, Dead Pets is the name of the punk rock band that the main character's in. So it's basically like a slice of life, like you're in a punk band and kind of walk around town and stuff like that. But basically, so you're basically a member of a struggling punk rock band. And you kind of explore a lot of different areas in a shitty city. But there's a balance of all of your social statuses between your band, your work, and just other friends. So like you have a balance between yourself, your band, and sort of a public image. And depending on what narrative decisions you make, you can lose points on all of those. And that kind of plays a role in how situations play out or what options you have later. But it's there's a lot of mini games in it too. Like the mini games that I played, I only played chapter 1. There's 2 chapters available in the demo. But there's a handful of them, and the 2 that I played were really fun. Um, there's a rhythm game where you're basically rehearsing with your band, uh, and it's a typical rhythm game, and it's really good. It was really fun. I ended up playing on like the hardest difficulty just because I have a history with rhythm games. And then the other one, which you just saw there, was a sort of restaurant, like almost like a um oh crap, what's it called? Diner Dash.
Mhm.
It's kind of like a Diner Dash type game. Um, and that's basically how you make money. Uh, just because you're struggling to pay the bills outside of playing in your band.
Mhm.
Um, but the thing that really kind of uh, stood out to me was that it had the narrative overall, at least from the first chapter that I played, was really good. Um, and it just to set the story, you're kind of in your late 20s, early 30s. The punk rock band isn't really working out. Everybody's starting to get responsibilities and kind of starting to realize that like reality starts to set in, and when the band isn't like taking off, it becomes less and less of a priority while life kind of takes over. There's one member of the band who's like trying to patch up his relationship with his girlfriend or fiance. They live together, so it's like that becomes a bigger priority, and he doesn't always show up for rehearsals, or and you're kind of the only one who isn't in a serious relationship, is still struggling to pay bills and still wants to like do the band thing.
Mhm.
So it's like everyone else is kind of growing up
This
past
is so
you.
close to home. Like this is like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm,
um,
is this a game about me?
but it's like it kind of puts you in that situation, and also realizing that like I kind of need to get my life together,
Mhm.
but I also don't want to give up this punk rock band. Um,
I'm adding this to the wish list. This is
yeah, and
really
You're
cool. I'm
doing
really
that. You're
yeah,
like, hold on, hold up.
hold on. Let me add this.
Let me add
it's
that shit.
it's very millennial. The thing is it's very feminist millennial
Mhm.
uh coded, which also kind of reminded me that, oh right, we're all in our 30s now and getting older, and that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
Uh millennials aren't the high school kids anymore. We're all growing up and getting gray hairs in our beards.
Yeah.
Um but
Not me.
uh anyway, uh but I only played through the first chapter, but I kind of looked ahead a little bit and read a little bit more into it. And it has some darker tones later, like some some stuff that happens in the game that they like put up a warning for before it happens. And like you can skip it. I won't go into details, but it's some stressful situations um related to like kind of sexual assault type stuff.
Mhm.
Um, but the game's also been
Heavy.
nominated and won a handful of awards that are on the
Wow.
Steam page. Um, if I can, let me pull it up really quick because there's a long list of
Sure. Yeah.
awards
Let
that
me.
were like listed down at the bottom.
What
Uh,
was this? Dead Pets. I'll look it up here
Oh
too.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dead Pets.
Yeah. Let's check it
It
out.
was an official selection at the Ludonaricon. It was an official selection at the Day of the Devs, the 10th anniversary, an honorable mention at Amaze in Berlin.
Wow.
It was an art finalist. It was an art finalist, Big Impact, Social Matters game finalist, International game finalist,
Holy shit.
narrative finalist, and a sound finalist, all at the big festival. So it's like
Wow.
it's got multiple awards, and that was before the game even came out earlier in February.
Wow.
Um, so
Wow. So
it's
I took it off my wish list and I just bought it.
There you
yeah,
go.
I already bought it. I'm gonna end up playing it.
Holy shit.
It's it's definitely one to check out.
Nice. Yeah, it definitely looks awesome, man.
Yeah, like the more you're talking about it, the more I'm like, okay, I'm into this. I'm really into this. I got to get this
Yeah.
game.
It's very
I love the
comforting.
animation too. Like, yeah, I love this art style is really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that's a great art style.
Yeah, and it definitely fits like the sort of hardcore like feminist leftist millennial story, but of like we're in our 30s now.
You maybe.
It's just
Well, I'm
kind of
exiting my 30s, brother.
Yeah, I'm getting out of the 30s too.
Soon
Oh,
enough. So
brother.
by November.
I'm at the tail end of the millennial generation,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're all definitely getting up there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I'm feeling
that's
it.
called Dead Pets.
We're feeling it in our
That's it.
bodies.
Yeah, we're feeling it. We're feeling it, but I'm making it look good.
There you go. That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, that's one to check out for sure.
Absolutely.
Which one's
100%.
next on your list?
Let me pull up the list.
I
What
did, by the way,
have?
I did realize there was a game I forgot to talk about, which I'm going to throw at the very end, but it's just a quick one anyway, but at the very end. I have to tell people about this one.
The next one I have is Tomb of the Bloodletter. And the elevator pitch that I can kind of give is that it's basically Wordle meets Slay the Spire.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's cool.
Sick, sick.
It sounded weird at first, but when I played it I got it. So it's basically Wordle meets Slay the Spire. It's a roguelike deck, quote unquote deck builder. There's not really cards involved. But you type out letters. You type out words with letters on a keyboard that have combat or ability moves attached to the letter. So you kind of type out a word based on those, based on what you have. And each round, random letters will have an ability attached. So like, it could do damage or it could put up some shield. There's some instances, like in later rounds, where it's like, some some abilities kind of allow you to do stuff like doubling damage on the next hit letter.
Mm-hmm.
So like, there was one instance where I don't even remember which word it was, but it was something like remember. When I had the letter E on my keyboard, it had an ability to double the next hit damage, and M that did hit damage. So whenever I typed the letter E, the next letter M that I typed would do double damage. So remember spelled REMEM, so I would double both of those M's to do like a bunch of damage on that, like on that next hit, or basically that word is your turn. So it plays, so each of those abilities play as the letter gets typed out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's a really interesting take on that sort of like,
Prick!
building game.
Not you. That's what you typed.
What did I type?
Prick.
I typed frick.
No, prick with the P.
Oh yeah, yeah. It'll let you. Yeah, it's really
That's
cool.
really neat, dude. That's super neat.
Yeah, what a cool
I'm
concept.
just really liking all the. I just played another rogue like that. I don't have video of it.
Hold on a second.
And I didn't like take notes on it yet, but it's called Cupid Claw. I think I played it yesterday, and it's a roguelike claw machine game. It's super fun.
That one looked cool.
Yeah, but yeah, Tomb of the Bloodletter.
Yeah, it's add this to my
plus the
wishlist.
advertising for it is super goofy.
Yeah, it seemed interesting from that 2 seconds of the trailer I saw there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this one was cool. I don't know if I'll end up buying it, but I might get it on sale, but it is definitely worth checking out the demo at least.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Good shit. All right.
The cool thing too is each round or each sort of level, you start your run deciding on like a 3-letter word. So like each level kind of increases in rune numbers, and you design your sort of room pattern based on like a 3-letter word. So like you could have the letter R, or like the letter R could have like if you use this letter, this room will have a health increase at the end of it. So you could type the word run, and that sets up the next level. So like that first room had the letter R, was spelled with the letter R, and that had like a health upgrade at the end of the level. So like you also type a word out to set up like what your loot will be at the end of each room.
That's heady.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
That's
cool
Tomb of the
as hell.
Bloodletter.
Wow. That's 3 letters.
Wow.
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 Wait, I think I have that one. Do I have that one?
Bro is also a
What?
No, I have what though?
Great job.
what?
Okay. Well, I have what? You what, mate? You know,
You
like
you
WOT?
what, mate? You what?
You what, mate?
You what?
Where's my water bottle?
The ripping and the tearing. The ripping and the tearing.
Awesome, man. What's your third game?
The third game I had was Selene. So this was one that was very Playdead coded. So if you played Inside and Limbo,
yeah,
it's very similar to that.
Cool.
The only difference is that this one isn't entirely linear. It's more of like it's like if Playdead made a Metroidvania.
Oh,
And it is in early access right now, so it's not even 1.0 yet.
Oh wow.
But what I played in the demo was already like really promising. It definitely has some stuff to work out, but it's very promising, and I thought it was really cool.
Sick.
So yeah, I wrote that it feels a lot like Inside.
Oh,
damn!
And
you got deleted.
It was directly. What happened?
You died. And
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we were watching your
footage.
footage.
We had the B-roll here. He got exploded.
You could see me in your chat during this one.
Oh yeah. So the game was actually directly inspired by Inside, so that probably is why it's very Playdead coded. I keep forgetting that, but it's written in the Steam description that it was heavily inspired by it, and it shows without like feeling like it directly copied it.
Nice.
But
yeah, this looks cool. Like I love this art style. I love the visuals of this.
Yeah. It there's no words are spoken or written in any of the demo. At least that I can remember. I think other than like visual cues and prompts, but that's like what it's designed to be. And it does it really well. So it communicates everything that it wants you to do solely by visual cues. So it's like it almost feels like it could be like what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Like there's just no language barrier.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I mean,
like
it just communicates things without needing words. Like good at doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kind of game they can tell you a story without using like Planet Alana does that, where there's no.
Yeah, I just played that today too, the demo for that, and I'm really excited for it.
Yeah. I just started the first game.
Oh, it's so good. That's another game that's a lot like this. But yeah, everything's taught either with like button mapping, like a button mapping prompt. So like press this button, or like visual cues, which you can see a lot in the video.
I love a game that does it really well. Like I love a game that teaches you how to play it without wordy tutorial menus and stuff. Like
I know, I love that too. A game that always comes up for something like that is the original Super Mario Bros.
Yeah,
it doesn't tell you anything. The level tells you what you need to do.
Yep.
100%. And you either do it or you die.
That's right.
But yeah, the game uses like universal UI symbols too to communicate. So essentially, this whole game can be played by anyone in the world without any major localization changes, which I think it's a hard thing to do, but it does it really well. But it's set in a post AI robot takeover or uprising dystopia. And it just, the puzzles are very inside the dystopian, like there's a lot of kind of dystopic like world building happening in the background of the level. Like you'll see like drones and robots walking and like fighting each other in the background. People getting blown up like right in front of your pathway, like as part of the story.
Brutal.
And a quick shout out to this too is the game is a labor of love by one person.
Oh, wow.
And they've been working on it for like 10 years.
Oh shit.
So like around the time that Inside even came out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it shows. Like,
Yeah,
man.
it's pretty incredible.
That's
and
awesome.
it is in early access. So play it and give feedback.
Absolutely. This is a massive one to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Plus the way the map is built in like one big circle.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost like 2001: Space Odyssey, like the orbital where the dude's like running laps, but the gravity just has him on a track and it's just kind of looping around.
I can't let you do that, Dave.
That's so iconic. This game looks
it's
pretty
very
amazing.
cool.
Yeah, this looks great. And the title of your YouTube videos is if Playdead made a Metroidvania, so I would assume that also there's some Metroidvania aspects, like where you're getting items that may open up areas because you're getting like a new ability or whatever, right? And that's always a fun aspect of exploration and really immersing yourself in a game. It feels like this game would be
really cool.
tens of hours, right?
I imagine so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've added it to my wish list.
Yeah, the demo was like I think it was less than an hour because I think I made it to the end of the demo, or I might have stopped after. I think it ended after after a boss fight toward the end. Yeah, I did make it to the end of the demo. It was very cool.
Oh shit.
I'm tempted to buy a game button again.
Oh yeah,
careful. I'm so tempted to hit the buy a game button again. I'm ready to swipe that card.
It definitely has like an inside moment at the end.
Oh,
nice.
I'm so ready to swipe the card.
Ready to swipe the card and everything.
It's very cool.
God, I gotta relax. I got card repairs.
Awesome, man. Well, I think we've all brought some great games to the table. If you have nothing else to say about Selene, I have to bring up this game really fast that I forgot about. That's of course we're talking Bingo Betty. Great game. Oh,
I remember you bringing this up.
This one.
Betty.
Holy shit, guys. Holy shit.
What is this?
It is Bingo.
Is this a roguelike bingo?
It's Balatro and it's Bingo together in one kind of taco, one burrito. So yeah, it's weird how it works, but same kind of thing. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's like loading all stupid. But I just want to show you a quick card here. Basically, based on the things that you have in your inventory, which you could see up here up top, those will are like the jokers in Balatro that will like multiply certain things. Every time you draw balls, it doesn't draw one ball, it draws possible balls, and then you choose where to put them on your bingo sheet. And basically each type of ball and shape will vibe with better or different shapes, colors, whatever, that are on your sheet. And as you can see, as you roll over them, it'll kind of give you like different colors of fire with how much it'll amplify the points you'll get once you actually do clear like a line somewhere. And so again, like Balatro, you get your goal score, so you need to get up to X amount of points with all of the bingos that you're getting. And then usually when you like make a line, it might like do other lines and then cascade into like all sorts of points and shit. So it sounds kind of like weird and interesting, but it really is. And I have to give this game its flowers because in my first sitting with the demo, I made it all the way to the end and completely cleared the run. And it was like so fucking fun and satisfying, and it just kept going. I just kept getting like multipliers popping off, You could buy different bingo cards that have different like formats, and you know, the Doppers allow you to modify spaces to give them different like abilities. Like, when you put a ball here, it puts a ball to the side of it. Certain balls are like, oh, you put that ball down, then every turn it'll move to another one until it scores. You know, stuff like that. So if you like the idea of Balatro or any kind of these like, I don't know what you call them now. They're not gambling, but they are gambling, but they're not gambling type of games like Balatro. This game is definitely something you need to at least try the demo for, because I had a ton of fun with it. It's obviously like I could probably use a little bit more testing and fine tuning, because I feel like I just had like too many resources. It was not super challenging, but it could have just been me being a badass or just getting really lucky with everything I chose. But yeah, Bingo Betty is a kick ass, and I just had to at least bring that up because I forgot that wasn't a Next Fest game. And I tell everybody, guys, check out Bingo Betty. Check out Bingo Betty. Everybody's like, Bingo Betty, okay, sure. Trust me.
Man yells at clouds.
All right, guys.
No, that looks cool. That looks really cool.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Please try the demo. It's just again like Balatro. You do a run, you get like, oh, look at all the numbers pop up and whatever, cool, and then it's over, and then you do another one. It's gonna give you that same satisfaction. It's gonna squeeze that same muscle, if you will.
Yeah.
I'm definitely.
What muscle are we squeezing here?
Oh yeah, is that oh, okay. I think so.
Giggity. All right, guys. This is our final digest. Do we have any other thoughts? Any final demo mentions? I think Slice has a runner-up or a honorable mention, right?
Yeah. So I had Non-Entity Galaxy, which initially I wasn't even really gonna bring up because I thought it was all right. But then the video that I posted kind of did well, so I was just like, okay, well, I guess people liked this one. And it is really cool. So it's basically just hold on, I have notes on it.
Okay.
I haven't played it in like 2 months. It's a roguelite tactical strategy game with spaceship combat battles. So you're basically the object of the game is about how you set up a fleet for each round. So formation and positioning kind of shape your damage coverage and survival. So like your combat plays out based on like where you place your ships, both from each ship's sides and like which ones are in front and back. So like you want support ships to be like sort of in the corner by those ships or behind them, and the more powerful ships to be like more toward the front. At least from what I can remember.
Nice.
And you can change the pace of fights by using target focus, which I really struggle to figure out how to do. There's the YouTube short and a TikTok of me like spending 10 minutes figuring out what the fuck, how I'm supposed to do that. And the whole because I was doing it during like the formation setup, and this whole time it's telling me you need to do focus fire. Like, okay, how do I do that? And then it just says, just do this, but it doesn't let me do that. It turns out that you're supposed to do it like in the actual like active battle phase, but it doesn't tell you that. So I'm trying to do it during anyway. It took me like 10 to 15 minutes to finally figure out that like, oh, I have to start the battle first. Would have been nice if the manual told me that.
Yeah. Well, it's good feedback for the devs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
cool.
Once I figured out how to do that, like throughout the whole battle in real time, you can focus all of the ships and get them to aim at one specific ship that's firing at you, and you can just rapidly take out ships one at a time rather than like
the
spreading them all out. That's
cool. I like how it almost has like a battleship vibe in a way, right?
Yeah.
Or the way you're
Mhm.
placing your ships down. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Nice.
Yeah.
It gives me vibes of a game I would have played in like the '90s, like a random kind of like freeware game I would have played in like the '90s.
I was
that
gonna say
hadn't
a
been,
Flash
like,
game.
yeah,
Yeah,
with,
it looks
with
like a
like a strategy game I would not have understood at the time, but like, oh man,
Like it looks like a Flash game that you would see at the top of the best rated
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Newgrounds.
like strategy games.
This actually doesn't look bad though. That's awesome.
Yeah, it ended up. I ended up buying it. I'm gonna.
Oh, no
I'm
shit.
probably gonna end up playing it on the channel. Yeah.
Dude, rad. Yeah, maybe I'll wishlist it too. I don't know. But that's awesome, man. That's a good honorable mention. Steve, any other stuff you want to say about today's episode or digest? Yeah, well, let's digest the episode. How do we feel, guys?
yeah. Let's take it in.
Take it all in, man. I mean, some games. I mean, I have another 86 games to consider for the next video I do for Super Demo. That's more top of mind. But I think y'all gave us a great smattering of demos that you guys enjoyed. I definitely got some wish lists out of it. I mean, how you guys feel?
I mean, I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm I feel like any time where I said I buy a game mid podcast is probably a success.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's awesome.
And I
Yeah,
almost
there's
bought a
definitely-
second one.
Yeah.
How about you, Slice? Any
Yeah.
final
There's
thoughts?
definitely been. There's a couple games that were on here that were kind of already on my list that now I'm just looking forward to playing the demo even more.
There you go.
Replaced was one of those.
Yeah.
It was already on my playlist, and now I just really want to play it.
There you go.
And it looks like a game I might end up buying.
Yeah, and the good thing about the demos that you always show us, or that we talk about every time we do this the show, is that they had just come out or they're about to come out. So I appreciate your angle in that regard, because it's like, oh
yeah,
shit,
all the games that were on my
they're all out.
all the games that were on my list are they're out already because these were games from February.
Yeah, so I'll always enjoy that, especially games that look really cool, and might have to pick up Tomb of the Bloodletter. I don't know, man. That speaks to me. Anything where I'm typing stuff, kind of into it. All right, guys.
There's a game that you should play called what is it? I think it's called Type to Death. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've heard of that one.
Is that the one that's survival horror but a typing game?
Yeah, you're like typing you're typing some kind of message out on a typewriter, and there's a guy with a gun to your head the whole time.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh,
yeah,
I would be
yeah,
good
I've
at
seen
that.
This
No,
game.
I do remember. I remember a bunch of the streamer homies
It
were
adds some
playing
pressure
it.
to it.
Yeah, definitely
I
have to
would
check
die
that out.
immediately.
Yeah,
I-
every time you make a mistake, he adds a bullet to the chamber and then plays Russian roulette.
Oh, that's
Fuck
so
that.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's scary.
I need to check that out. I will say this, okay, and this is a Next Fest one, so I'm not supposed to be talking about it, but I will say,
Ooh.
typing rhythm, type rhythm typing, something like that. Anyway, there's a rhythm typing game, guys. Oh, damn near impossible to play.
Oh,
Really?
So fucking difficult to play. So yeah, well, it's because of the way that it's delivered to you. Like, it's coming at you, but then the letters are all spread out, and it's like, even though it shows you what word you're trying to type, it's just like so hard to fucking find the right letters. I'm like typing all sorts of letters all over the place. But yeah, anyway, typing games are fun. Hopefully on the next episode we could talk about a typing demo for you to try. Look forward to our Steam Next Fest video or videos where you just watch a video and it's like us talking and just showing the demo footage and saying, here's our top whatever demos this Next Fest. That's going to come directly toward you soon. But before we get to those those videos, let's make sure you know who we are. Of course, I'm OMGesus. Follow me on everything at OMGesus. But don't forget the other guys over here, of course. You got the Singer Bro, the Single Bro ain't here. You got Foxy Steve.
Yes, indeed. Foxy Steve.
Yeah.
You can, catch me at Foxy Steve on the old Blue Sky. You can catch it at Foxy_Steve on YouTube, at Foxy Steve on Twitch, and same thing on Instagram. I'm pretty sure too, because I just made that like a public thing.
There you go. I'm trying to put a fucking where's the background at on this thing? Anyway, I think you guys can see at Foxy Steve, right? Anyway.
Yep. Well, now it's on. Now it's on big. Oh, I see. We're gonna move it around and change it. I see what you're doing. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just moving stuff, dude. I do shit manually. That's how I handle my shit. And how about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm Big Slice Gaming everywhere. You can find me on Facebook. I think I'm still on Twitter. I don't use it very often anymore. You can find me. Oh, you can find me on the GG app. I forgot I have that too.
Oh
I
yeah,
have a
GG
list in front of me.
Nice.
GGapp.io/BigSliceGaming. Follow me over there. I post like monthly lists and everything like that. At Big Slice Gaming on Blue Sky and at Big Slice Gaming on TikTok.
There you go.
And YouTube.
TikTok. Hell yeah.
Threads. Instagram. Wow. I also don't use Instagram very often.
I refuse to use Threads. I refuse.
Yeah, I don't use it very often.
No, nor do I. Mm-mm.
And then, hey, I did mention Singer Bro. He's not here, so don't follow him. Maybe
he was
next
hanging
episode.
Out in the chat a little bit.
He was in the chat, so.
No, that was just his ghost.
Yeah, that's his ghost. He died. Just
spooky.
Kidding.
This is spooky.
Ookie, spooky.
It was on the phone. If that's
hello. There's no one there. All I hear is mist. Anyway, I'm sure he'll be back next time, but I hope you come back next time, watch the next episode of Super Demo Bros. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks to my other compadres here who were here tonight. Steve, Corey, y'all are the best. Can't wait to get into Next Fest stuff. So see that that's coming up next. But of course, if you want to watch our videos as they come out, as we play them, make sure to check out that Super Demo Bros playlist that's on the Neon Pocket Dimension channel. We all add our demos videos to the playlist. I have all 5 of my streams, pretty much the entire stream. I cut little pieces out, just me walking away, whatever. So yeah, 4 to 5 hour streams of me playing demos with timestamps, with links to all the demos. Check all that shit out. And then, like I said, look forward to our episode for March. We'll be recording that later this month. But for me and for all of these people here, we want to bid you adieu, goodbye, and make sure to play some fucking demos for yourself. And again, don't tell me, oh, Jacob, I have a console, I can't play demos. There's demos on the console. Play a demo. That's all I have to say, guys. One last thing you want to say to the camera?
Take care of yourself and drink water.
Read your local newspaper.
Yeah. Fuck Donald Trump.